Welcome back to the second round of state junior titles here at Club Helensvale. Brought to you by the GCT Bowls media team, live on the green. Brought to you by Bowls Queensland. I'd also like to thank Drake's Pride and BCIB insurance brokers, who are the major supporters of the 2025 Bowls Queensland Junior State Championships, and we thank them for their continued support. Of course, all the action's coming to you from Club Helensvale, and there'll be some action at Club Robina as well, so we thank the host clubs for making their facilities available for these championships. And thanks to the BQ Match Committee, markers, umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff and bistro staff for their tireless efforts in making this event run smoothly. I'm Troy Corber, and I'm being joined today by Adam Taylor for this second session. Strap in for what should be a terrific game.
Morning, Troy. Lovely to see the sun shining in sunny Queensland.
Yes, makes for a bit of a change from the last couple of days, hasn't it?
Yes.
Now we've got a great game of two-bowl triples coming up here. They've just made a start in this one. We have a Helensvale team of Skye Peters leading up, Nate Kiepe and Levi Rice skipping for the Helensvale side. And then we have a composite side lead Keala Nukunuku. I'm pronouncing that terribly. Ashton Vardy and Latrell Lawton from Charleville. So we're in for a cracker here. Levi Rice, where he won his first game 24-8, and he leads the section at the moment after the first round of play, so a strong win there from the Helensvale outfit. And Latrell's team, being sectional play, will be looking for a big result here. Adzi, they went down 18-23 in their first one, so they really need to win this one. Yeah, very close
game there. So with only the section winner going through to the post-sectionals, Latrell will need to win this match. Should be a ripper. Some good pedigree in that Helensvale side, Troy.
A few familiar surnames there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Hey, on both sides of the teams.
Yep.
And you see Latrell going back to the mat there. You'll see in the foreground the wise eyes of Nathan Rice, the junior coordinator and coach here at Club Helensvale. He's doing a lot of work with the juniors here at Helensvale, doing some terrific work.
Yeah. He's got his coaching hat on today, I believe. Be sitting behind the rink. So here we've got Latrell coming down. Looks like the holding shot with Ashton's blue and white bowl up front.
Nice line on that.
Nate Kiepe's second shot behind the kitty.
You can see that delivery from Levi has certainly been
yes,
refined by the old man, hasn't
Absolutely. I think I've seen those bowls before as well.
Looking to correct there, probably about a yard. Seems to be tracking pretty well here.
Yeah, looks well weighted. Runs into the front one. Very good. Just ran on a little bit.
Not bad though. Makes the margin of error, or the area for Levi to get into a little smaller. Doesn't open up this backhand positive draw shot. Any movement on the jack's obviously good for the Helensvale team here.
Good effort here from Levi. Just running through.
Bit stiff there. Gave his bowl a chance. So the Lawton team
1-0.
Get away. Take the first end. That'll help settle the nerves a little.
Certainly a good crowd coming in for this match, the local team.
Being on the side there, plenty of support on the side of the rink. Plenty of interest in this game. So Keala here leading up for the composite side. She's been playing bowls for about 3 or 4 years, Adzi.
Yeah.
Interesting way that she got into the sport. She was sitting on the couch at home and was looking through for a sport to play. And she saw lawn bowls and said, gee, that looks interesting. I'm going to give that a try.
Good on her.
And she hasn't looked back.
Now let's see. It's a pretty good action.
And that's a pretty good first up effort too.
Brilliant.
That's a beauty.
Now that's nearly a perfect lead bowl there.
Yep.
Wearing the Keala Bar Comets shirt.
Yes, she's from Keala Bar, and she tells me that Kane Nelson does a lot of coaching with her there at Keala Bar.
Yeah, that's good.
No surprises that Kane's her favourite player.
It's good. Good to see other former very good juniors staying involved with the junior game.
It's terrific, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's testament to the system that they've come through.
Absolutely.
That they want to stay involved and help the players.
Yeah, Keala just a little narrow and light on here, but her first one is resting on the jack. Absolute cracker.
And chicken nuggets are the go-to for Keala, Adzi.
Oh, really?
Yep. If times are tough, go to the nugs, mate.
Yeah, my daughter Grace, she lived on chicken nuggets for the first 10 years of her life. She loved them. Little thin there. Skye just taking some time to get her weight. Ashton now. See a Canterbury Bulldog on this bowl with the blue and white bowls of Ashton. He said there weren't any Manly bowls left in the shop, so we had to get the Canterbury ones.
Sounds about right. We won't hold that against Ashton. Nate's not on a bad line here. Just got a treble now. There it is.
Yeah, it's a good second shot from Nate. Yeah, this has got nice grass. They're a bit hard on the eye watching these come down.
Yes.
Oh, he just splattered out a bit too much. No, he's be holding three. Good bowl, good positive. Good to see a good positive draw there.
That was a great shot, wasn't it? Again, Nate's line's fantastic, but has he got the travel to sneak up on this? Not quite.
Very good effort. Very good track.
So the Charleville Flyers team, 3 up. Decided to coin Latrell the Charleville Flyer. I don't know why, but that's who he is for me today, Adzi.
Isn't it great to see junior bowls being played right across the state? Like Charleville's a long way from here on the Gold Coast, and it's just wonderful.
Shows you how keen they are too, isn't
Yep.
it? You know, they want to take that time, and the families that support them and bring them down.
Yeah.
That's a good morning to Paul Whiteman and Paulie Turner, two Pauls we're very familiar with. Good morning, gentlemen. And our good friend Mary from Fife in Scotland. Hey, Mary. Welcome aboard.
Hope you got the fire or the heater on there, Mary. A bit chilly up there now. Levi coming round the back. Good line, just a couple of feet overweight. Good effort here from Latrell.
Can he just get under that blue and white bowl? Oh, he's made it better though.
Yeah.
He's tucked that bowl in front of the head a bit. Make it slightly harder now for Levi. Weight's going to be critical with the shot,
Yes.
isn't it, Adzi? Just to allow the bowl to bend enough to get back to that bowl.
Looks like it's on a pretty good run here.
Oh, it's a great effort.
Brilliant bowl. Yeah, one shot to Levi. Very good bowl. 3 down, under pressure, and delivers the perfect bowl.
Well, we had a ripper of a first live stream. If you're only just joining us today, we had a draw in our first game this morning, and it was a fantastic display of bowls from the youngsters. And ended up in a 15-all draw.
Yeah.
And we're down to the last bowl.
Yeah, Jamison Morgan's team from Burnett and Riley Pollock's team from Glasshouse and Pine Rivers. Up and down, lead changed several times and ended in a fitting draw.
Well, Mary's in bed. Well, I suppose it's warm there.
If I was in Fife, I'd be in bed at this hour too, I think.
Oh, 1 o'clock in the... Oh, you're committed, Mary. I love it. What better way to drop off to sleep with a game of bowls in the background, eh?
And a hot toddy.
Got another Mary from over that side of the world. Mary McAniff from Newry.
And yes, Helen, Levi is the son of Nathan Rice. Nathan's actually in a coaching role today, sitting behind the rink at the clubhouse end.
Skye coming up, looking for a little correction here, a couple of feet. It's tracking pretty well here. This is a good bowl from Skye. Well done, Skye.
Yep, good adjustment.
We'll settle her into the game now.
We saw a cracking duel between the leads in the game one this morning, and this looks like it's going to be a cracking game for the leads as well. Great weight, just a little overdone on grass.
Nate's got a bit of Gary Kelly about him there in that pose on the mat.
Yes.
Bring the bowl right up and squat down.
Yeah.
Nate, of course, with the famous Kiepe surname. Nate's been playing about 8 months. Got into the game. His dad plays a fair bit of bowls, and Nate got into the game that way, and he's coached by Nathan Rice.
Ashton down here with another very positive bowl. Great bowl.
What a ripper.
Yep. Rocks Skye's bowl out and sits right next to the jack for shot.
Now, I'm not sure if Lurch was in the background, but Nate tells me that Lurch is also his favourite player. Not sure if there was coercion there.
I think Nathan was right beside him when he made that comment, Troy.
I think you could be right. And a good bowl there from him too.
Very good.
Gives a nice position bowl there.
Yeah, it's a great second shot there. Tell you what, Ashton's not afraid of giving it a run. He's been up to the head every time.
We saw quite a controlled game in the first one, wasn't there?
Yes.
Wasn't a lot of weight or excessive driving or anything like that.
Didn't see one drive.
So Ashton's providing a little something different this game, which is good to see.
And where's Ashton from, Troy?
So Ashton's down at Coast-Tweed.
Okay.
And he's the little brother of Lily. And isn't it sweet, he said that's who his favourite player is, his sister Lily. Isn't that lovely?
I reckon Lily might have been standing next to Ashton too. No, good on him, Ashton. You're very politically, very good comment.
And he's coached by the very experienced Max Jaffray down at Coast-Tweed. Hello to Max. If he's watching, he might even be here on site.
I think I've seen Max here today.
Keeping a close eye on the action. Good man, our Max.
Levi just overcooking it. Beautiful grass, but just overcooking it about 1.5 meters.
His first few ends, the players will just be getting used to the ring conditions. Of course, being a carpet, each rink's probably slightly different, so it'll be different to what they've come from on the previous game. Just getting their eye in.
It's on a good line here from young Levi.
He's just going to sneak past. Oh no, he's
Straight
clipped the
through
jack.
the hole, but I think still remains shot. Ashton Vardy's blue and white bowl.
Yeah. Ashton's got one finger in the air. The Charleville flyer Latrell's asking for some guidance there.
He got an open forehand draw to draw a second shot. And can also drag it back to Keala's bowl. He does not want to do that though. He's been a bit heavy and he's...
Yeah, he knows too.
Dropped the shot there to Levi. One shot to the team of Peters, Kiepe and Rice. 2-1 after 3 ends.
Well, hopefully he doesn't let that get to him. It happens a lot as a skipper. You give the shot away. I gave about 6 shots away in the tournament on the weekend in one game, and we still managed to win it. So don't let it get you down, Latrell.
That's true, Troy. It's very easy to do. You get tight heads, and in tournament play, you're trying to get shots because you need margin. In this format, sectional play, the win is really all you're after. And margins only come into it if their teams are level, which would mean 2 teams would need to have had a loss. And as Troy said earlier, Latrell Lawton having a loss in the game 1, 18-23. Needing to beat the team of Levi Rice here, who won their first game 24-8 only the sectional winners go through to post-sectional games.
Good afternoon, Gordon. The Grand Poppy watching from Harvey Bay. Who are you Grand Poppy to, Gordon? Let us know.
Great bowl from Skye. And Robbie Allen's just suggesting that Gordon is the grandfather of young Levi.
Well, there you go.
Nice grass here from Keala. Just overdone it in weight.
Not sure if that's going to stop on for
It's
her.
gone through to the ditch.
But at least her first bowl is in a good position there just behind the jack, so they always come in handy. That gets a user-friendly rub there. 2 or 3 foot short of the jack.
Now Ashton, a couple down at the head.
This will give us a chance to assess his draw game, won't it? Because he's been able to play
Tell
with
you
some
what,
confidence to the head, and now
couldn't
he's
have bowled that any better.
doing it at all at the moment. The little
Amazing.
fella, isn't he?
Yep. I think Max Jaffray's got a good one here.
And a lovely fella too. I had a chat to him before the
Yep.
game, and he's super excited about the championships, and great young fella.
Mate, not quite reaching the head. Ashton will be trying to do a similar bowl. Being called on the backhand, however. Trying to get around those front bowls back to the kitty.
I think he's going to wreck into them, but he's not going to do any damage. He's underweight there. Probably a good call from Latrell there. That's good skipping, because if he had kept on that other side, he might have given a shelf or something for Levi to use.
Yes.
So good skipping there from Latrell to swap him over to the other hand.
It'll be interesting to see how much weight Levi plays here. There is a shot on there to just take that shot bowl out.
If he's anything like the old man, he won't die wondering.
No, I agree. Not crazy weight.
He's in the area again. He's just going to wreck on that front one.
That's his own bowl. That's the bowl of Nate. So one shot at the moment to Latrell. Nice and wide here. Should start to swing now.
Still getting used to the angles on the camera here. What do you reckon? The bowl behind and the bat bowl at the front. Which one's closer, do we think?
I reckon the purple's the second shot, and then the
third shot.
the grey.
Here we go. Oh, it's tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he could well have 2 seconds here, Levi. He's coming over, look.
Yeah. Good to see them walking up to the head and having a think about what they can play with full vision of the head in their minds.
Hello, Michael Judd. Glad you're joining us. Yes, he is a good bowler, the little fella, Ash. He's off to a good start in this game.
And the great Maria Rigby's tuned in as well. Good morning, Maria. He did play a fairly aggressive weight there, but much too wide. One shot to Latrell Lawton's team, and we're 2-2 after 4. Doesn't get much closer than this, Troy.
No, trading singles to start the game. Everyone's just feeling each other out.
We'll see if young Keala changes the length here. Latrell's calling her to bring the mat up, and they're going to play with the jack towards the tee.
I'm already liking the tactical side to Latrell's game. He's a thinker, this boy.
He
I
is.
like it.
It's great to see the young ones look, thinking about tactics and not afraid to change things up.
He's quite an experienced junior, Latrell. He's been playing for 4 years. And he's doesn't really have a dedicated coach, but his dad helps him out. And he's got his whole family playing. The whole family's playing out there at Charleville.
Good on them.
And his bowling idol's not a bad player, Alex Marshall.
Well, yeah, they don't come much better than Alex Marshall. Keala just overcooking her first one. They're playing all different lengths of end here, so the leads are struggling a little with just getting the weight with their first bowl, but it is a game of adjustment, and I'm sure they'll learn, and their second ones will be better. This is much better weight from Keala. Very good lead bowl. Yep.
Nice fluent action, Keala, hasn't
Yes.
she? Very good.
Skye looks to be on a good line too. Just trying to hang on for the jack here.
She's close. Oh,
Just
a little,
cuts
little
feather off that bowl.
Oh. She would have swallowed it.
And now Ashton going on the backhand draw. Latrell won't be too unhappy if he reaches that back one.
He certainly passed the jack, I think. Oh no, he's starting to pull up there. Thought it was better than that. It's those bowls, it's deceptive, you think.
But yeah, it's hard to tell when they're going to stop. Young Nate here, just getting around the shot bowl. Very good weight. That could, in fact, nearly be shot. Yeah, pretty raucous. Well done here from the Helensvale locals. Another good bowl from Ashton Vardy.
Yeah, he's made a nice correction there.
Very good.
So it's a little bit more run.
That is close to shot. Maybe just a bit shy. Nate just getting under Keala's bowl there.
Jet short. Those just tuning in for the first time today. We're here at Club Helensvale in Queensland. If you're interstate, it's a very steamy Gold Coast day. Would be, I don't know, would be close to 30 degrees today, wouldn't we, Adzi?
Yes.
Be at least high 20s. Yeah. The great Robbie, the doyen of broadcasting, has just informed me it's 28 degrees. High humidity. We're under the beautiful canopy here, though, at Helensvale, so makes it a little steamy, but very comfortable. Now Latrell just needs to pull the handbrake on here.
He's going to grab it.
He needs to grab it full.
Brilliant bowl.
Oh.
Hasn't quite got it, though. It's gone back to Skye's lead bowl. Now Levi trying to come around all those bowls and get back between the jack and the tee for a second shot. Very well weighted bowl here.
Yeah, that's
brilliant.
Yeah, Latrell's got two choices here. He's got a wing bowl in each hand. Looks like he's lining up on the forehand.
He's got enough weight.
Well, it's not bad. Will his bowl get back? Not quite.
Nice effort. Now opportunity for Levi to draw a third. Not far away. Not far away indeed. Brilliant bowling from Levi Rice.
Yeah. Nice set of
Looks
bowls
to be
there.
3.
Get out to a little break now, 5-2 after 5 ends. Joining us today, please feel free to put in a comment, say hi, let us know where you're from, what's happening in the world. Preferably bowls, but you might have something else in your mind. Who knows?
And Lynn Gallatley. Yep, that's my boy Levi, says Lynn.
I'm sure you're very proud of him, Lynn.
Now, Levi's stretched it way out to just about tee to tee now. This will test the leads out even more. We haven't played one this long.
Pretty good line from Skye. It's going to just come under the head a little. Not a bad start for a big change of length. Certainly something to work with.
Keala Nukunuku trying to grab it here.
Oh, you beauty.
She's done it. Great bowl, Keala.
You beauty. It's the only problem with the carpet, though, isn't it? Kitties tend to spring a bit. You don't get good value on your
No, they do.
on
That's right.
on a trail like that. They pop a bit out.
Yeah. The indoor jacks are a little heavier than the outdoor jacks. And any idea why that is, Troy?
I think it's to do with the friction of the carpet and to suit the carpet. Someone watching might have a better explanation than me. That was pretty poor.
Yeah, Robbie the Doyan has just suggested that the lighter white jack would fly too fast along the carpet. Once hit. We just had a tournament at our club on the weekend down the road at Paradise Point, and there were very good field at Fours event, and there were jacks flying all over the place.
Yes, you wouldn't have probably wanted the lighter outdoor jacks flying around in there. Someone would have lost a kneecap.
No, well, I saw someone get a really good one from a Jared Davies drive in the shin. So 2 great lead bowls from Keala. They need to win this end. They don't want Levi to get skipped too far ahead.
Oh, Nate's in
Good
the
effort
area
from
here.
Nate.
Is he going to get to that jack?
Just falls into the ditch on the last roll.
So Ashton can apply a bit of pressure to Levi here.
Yeah.
Draw a big one.
Only 2 foot away from the ditch the kitty is now.
Beautiful weight.
Yeah, that could be in the count if it stays on. I'd suggest it is 3 shots to Latrell Lawton's side.
Hello, Ben and Trish, watching in Burpengary. Have you got some relatives playing or just tuning in for the great vision? It's been a great spectacle so far. And hello to Denny Grasso as well. No problems, Denny. Yes, Levi is Nathan's son. He's a mini lurch. It's very similar build to the old man, tall and lean. He's overcooked that one slightly.
Yeah, he has. That's in the ditch. So
here's a chance for the Charleville Flyer, Adzi.
it is. Looking to draw a 4th shot.
He's been a little bit unlucky with giving some shots away with some, fairly decent bowls. And it'd be good for him just to pop one close and it might just settle him down a bit.
This is in the count.
Yep. Good enough.
Yep, sitting 4. So Levi under a bit of pressure for the first time in the match. Giving it nice wide grass.
Great line. Is he going to clear the front? No, he's not.
He's
He's
running
gonna run
into Skye's bowl.
Oh, he might get second shot though.
Yeah. Could well be second shot.
Gee, how good was that result?
Very
That
good
bowl
result.
falling over like that, eh?
Yeah, but under pressure, that was a pretty good bowl. Now Latrell would love to move it back a bit. Does not want to hit the orange and brown bowl, though, of Levi Rice.
Yeah, he's going to go under the head here and probably trail away.
A very interesting end. Just the one shot. So Levi's cut it down from 4 to 1. Very good defensive bowl.
Let's see what Keala does with the mat this time.
5-3 after 6 ends. 18 end matches for the sectional play.
You're absolutely right, Trish. These youngsters are excellent players, and what I've been impressed with the walk around the green, the beautiful smooth action and delivery of these kids is amazing. They're beautiful techniques. They're obviously getting some good coaching and support from people at their clubs and families. Certainly gone, it was a long time ago since I was a junior Adzi now, I hate to say, but certainly the level of professionalism and the standard of junior bowls, and perhaps the size of it as well, I think. Yeah. There's always been, 2 or 3 really good players coming through the junior ranks at any one time, but, we can go across this rink here at Helensvale and see, really quality players playing across all the rinks.
Absolutely. It's a testament to some of the clubs there that have developed their own junior programs. I know we've got several of the clubs on the Gold Coast here do so. And as you said earlier, it's certainly a game you can play at all ages. I took the game up fairly late, late 40s, and, absolutely love it. Could not get enough of it. Could not believe how competitive the game was. And I came from a golfing background where we didn't play enough match play, A versus B, and that's what I love about the game.
There's not many games you can go out on a weekend to play against a world champion in your local competition, right?
You certainly can't do that in golf. But
and occasionally, very occasionally, you beat them.
That's right. Occasionally you do. And
you don't go down to your local tennis centre and knock off Novak Djokovic on the weekend.
No, that's right.
So Nate's put in a bowl here.
Just a little wide. Going to run into Ashton's bowl. So Ashton, Latrell Lawton's team sitting 2 at the moment.
Keala with a nice bowl there, positioned behind the jack as well, in a good area. So good head set up here for Latrell. There's another ripper.
Good to see Ashton. I like Ashton's weight. He's not afraid to reach, even though they've got the shot. But
geez, when he's just had to dead draw, he's been spot on,
yes.
Hasn't he? BOG at the moment. Yeah. He's little Ashton. He's playing beautifully.
Nate, just a tad wide.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Unlucky. So Levi's got some work to do here. Interesting to see what Latrell plays, whether he goes back or adds to the head.
Keala Nukunuku signing in as well. A relative of some sort, I presume, to Keala. Shout out to Kieran.
Yeah, looks like Latrell is going out the back.
Probably not a bad decision. Can he get a clear path to the back? No, unfortunately. He's just hit one of the wide ones there.
Okay, pressure bowl for Levi here.
It'll be a confident drawer, I imagine, and not too much weight. He's only got 1 bowl in the head there at the moment.
Yeah.
So
looks to be a pretty good line. Might run into some traffic at the front.
Oh, this could go sour here. No, he got a nice
brilliant
run through. What a
beautiful
shot.
Sit and stay. Just ran through a little bit, and Latrell Lawton has shot. I think Nathan there, sitting behind the mat, would have been very happy with that bowl of Levi's. Oh, no.
Oh, Latrell.
Poor old Latrell.
I jinxed him earlier. He's playing exactly like I did yesterday.
Unfortunate. Just a tad heavy, and knocks it back to Levi's bowl. And Levi now has an opportunity to draw a second.
He's pretty close too. He's just dropped short there. Now around the halfway mark, folks, I will go out and do a little run around the rinks and have a look at some scores. So if you've got some other juniors from your club or family and you're keen to know how they're going this round, just put a note in the comments and we'll do our best to do a little run around and check what's happening on the scoreboards. It's the Maguire-Hughes clash here. So we've got Hughes on 5, Maguire 0. Scoreboard blocker. Oh, we've got it's a 4-all there. Burnett team. There we go. Haywood and Morgan 11-0. Xavier Parkinson there up against. Quite sure who they're
up against. Jamison Morgan, who was one of had the draw earlier on our TV rink.
There we go. So can a couple of good game there too. Bremer versus Garrick. Good game there. 5-4. There's Ashton's sister over there, Lily. 5-2 in front at the moment. How great's from Robbie. Saved me all those extra Ks on me legs, Adzi. Hey? Perfect. You've done well.
Okay, good lead bowl here from Skye first up. And Keala just coming up a little shy.
Well, the mat's been brought up a tad from where they've had it as well.
They haven't played the same length twice.
No, mixing it up. Might have just left this one behind Skye. Good first rock. Now Keala's going to come out on this backhand side. I don't think she's had one out here yet. So see how she adjusts.
It's a lovely smooth delivery.
She's going to get back to that jack. Not quite, but it's in a good spot.
Very good home there. Never upset there as a skip if you see your lead do that.
All right, let's see what Nate's got here. Just going to run through a little. If he stops on though, it'll be handy.
Yeah, she stayed on.
Robbie, is it respot? Is it respot?
No. Ashton coming through here, a little tight. Now an opportunity for Nate here to draw a second shot. For Clint Clark, young Ben from Paradise Point's team, they have a bye this round, and they'll be back at about 1 o'clock for the third round of play. Nice grass here from Ashton Vardy. Just overdid it a little with the weight, but it's found a good home.
Hopefully we might have covered Jacob Morgan's rink for you, David, but I'll make a little note to have a look at that a little bit further in. Kieran's the proud dad to Keala. She's doing you proud, Kieran. And she was a lovely young lady to talk to before the game as well.
Levi just overdoing it with weight. Latrell needing to draw one here. Don't know if he's here, Troy.
I think he's going to just struggle to reach there, isn't he? Might get a little bit of Keala up, maybe. A little bit. We don't play favourites in the commentary box, Adzi, but I'd love to see Latrell draw one here. He's had a bit of a rough start to the game. The poor young fella. He's bowled some good bowls and just unfortunately given the shot away. So it'd be nice to see him draw a good one here.
Yeah, he's due. He hasn't had the bounce of the ball at all, so I don't know if he's got the grass here.
It is drifting. It is drifting. I tell you what. The Charleville flyer is close here. Oh,
just sliding by.
Good effort, mate.
One more shot to the team of Peters, Kiepe and Rice. 7-3 after 8 ends.
Sue Ogden, yes, I'll have a look at that for you. The score with Marley and Zed Peters. I'll give you a... We might have had that one up before for you. You might have caught that, but once we're sort of maybe 5 or 6 ends to go, we'll make sure we give everyone an update of where the other games are at.
Ben's got a bye.
All right, Keala out on her forehand. She's just motioning to just bring it home there a little. She's wanting to work on it a bit. That's coming for you, Keala.
Here.
Yeah. Good start. So there's the Peters-Blackley match that we had requested. So 12-1 in favour of Peters at this stage. So off to a good start there.
Skye just a little short again. Opportunity here for Keala to put some pressure on Nate at second for the Helensvale side.
Good track again. She's got to hurry now. Yeah, great bowl, Keala. She's on fire, Kieran.
Very good bowling.
Clapping at home there. That was a good one.
Yep, the coach will be looking at her with pride there. We might see some aggression here. No, on the draw. Positive draw. Levi likes it.
He's clapping it in, and it's very close.
Nate has done exactly what was required. Brilliant bowl.
What a howler.
And it's
here we go. Latrell's calling a bit of weight here.
Yes.
And Ashton's not going to say no, is he?
No.
Here he goes.
Going to hit something.
He's not going to quite get under that bowl, I don't think.
You got another one.
And probably not a bad call from Latrell to try and do that. His own bowl will sort of jam in the head and stay if contact's made. And he's got third shot as well. And that's opened the head up a little bit at least.
Nate just trying to get around the purple here, which he has just done.
I don't know if it's an optical illusion with the colour, but his bowls look enormous.
Yeah, they do. The whole colour, yeah. They probably are a bit better than
Have they got 10-pin bowling holes in them?
And Keala's.
Yes, Keala's quite short-statured, so she's probably playing with double zeros or zeros, I imagine.
Yeah.
And Nate's probably playing with a 3, I would suggest. There you go. Look at Robbie with this coverage, folks. No, it's a 3, isn't it? I think the little bit of the white's come out of the 3. 3 heavyweight.
Yep, that's a 3, Robbie.
There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, good thinking there from Levi.
Yep, that's in a good spot. Can we get an angle on that head? Is that bowl going to... Can they get that bowl out of the head clean, Robbie? maybe. There's
good
enough of a gap between the two that, depending on the contact Latrell makes.
That's a good shot of the size difference there.
Yeah, wasn't it? I think it will go through the hole if Latrell gets hold of it. That's going to drift out on him.
Yeah, that hand is holding straight on the drive. I believe I'll just be trying to get behind again.
Hopefully not fatten up a target. There you go. Kieran's just let us know Keala's using... Is it 000 or is it you quadruple zero? Is there such a thing?
Yep.
4 zeros.
Yes, Robbie used to play with him. Now, big bowl here for Latrell. He's taken some weight off it, so just a controlled shot now. The way the head sits, one down is not a bad result.
And we're only just reaching halfway into the game, and that'll leave it 5 behind.
Well, Latrell's basically accepted the one down there, so 8-3. Yeah, Kate Roxburgh. Latrell does have the makings of a great bowler and skip. All the bowlers on this rink have very good actions. And, bowls in Queensland is certainly in a good place with the juniors of this standard coming up.
Oh, did you see that sly little dig there from Levi to Skye? He had a grin on his face while he did it. He stepped out how many metres short she was of where he wanted the jack. He had a big smile on his face while he was showing it.
The old apple hasn't fallen far from the tree there.
Yeah, I'm not sure Lurchie ever had a smile on his face if he was telling his lead that they were 8 metres short of where the jack needed to be.
Now Keala.
Both leads have adjusted pretty well to the change of length.
Yeah, very good.
It's a fair bit shorter than what we've been playing. And they haven't had a jack this short either, so it's new territory in terms of the finish of the bowls and how the bowl finishes. It's naturally a little bit tighter on a short end on the carpet. Good set of bowls there from Skye.
Yep.
So Skye's been only playing 10 months, Adzi.
Really?
Yeah, she got into the game. Her dad plays, and she's another of the coaching prodigies of Nathan Rice.
Yep.
Her dad is her favourite player, so isn't that nice, Lucas?
Very good.
She's a bit of a sweet tooth. She doesn't mind a brownie or two.
Yeah?
It's a go-to. I asked her if she had any in the bowls bag, but if she did, she wasn't sharing them with me.
And Nate Kiepe on a good track here.
Yeah, that's a cracker.
Yeah, they're starting to build a decent head here.
All right. Let's see what Ashton's got. Just working out what hand they're going to play first. There we go. Lovely line.
Yep. Very good bowl. Just
unlucky.
Foot overweight.
Weight's very critical on the carpet, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, it's always critical regardless of when you're playing. But
and they're running about 15, and it's very easy to just be a couple of feet over. But tell you what, Nate's bowled 2 rippers there too. They built a quality head there.
Ashton's coming round the back. Now, there is no respot, if anyone was wondering. If it's a dead end, it's a dead end. So, it'll be interesting to see what Latrell elects to play here, because are we saying he's probably 4 down? We're thinking he's 4 down there, I'd say.
Suggest so.
I would say so. So this, maybe 3. It's at least 3, I'd say.
It could be 1.
It could be 1. Bear with me, everyone.
We need to
at
get
home.
one of those flying fox things they have in the cricket. Robbie.
We've got any listeners with a few $100,000 that wants to get us some Fox commentary.
We need Brian to get out of hospital and help run the flying fox camera. You reckon Brian and technical stuff doesn't go together?
Brian's arms get taped together when he's at the commentary desk, so he just doesn't touch anything.
Levi on a good line. He's just a little short.
He's urging it to run on. Just drops.
Okay.
All right. Latrell.
If you can drag this over to the other the light purple.
Please go right for him.
Oh, jeez, he wasn't far off. Hasn't had a lot of luck, Latrell.
He hasn't, but I thought he was going to snick the jack and go forward down there, and I was really going to feel for him.
One of the great bowlers from the Gold Coast, Big Harry, is just walking by.
A great man. They're just working it out here. Two
To Levi Rice's team. They've shot out now to a 10-3 team. Very important for Latrell's team to win the next end or two.
So let's see how we go here. Skye's going to lead off. And see if she can continue her good form. She's been quite steady today. Very good line. Maintain a really good line. That comes from that nice action that she's got. And of course I've put the commentator's moz on her ads and she's going to finish wide of the head.
No.
My apologies, Skye. That was my fault.
Wasn't when Nicholas told Shane Warne that Steve Smith's never been out not for 99, was it?
That's right.
Never been out in the 90s.
I thought Warney was going to throttle Mark Nicholas.
So did I.
He was not happy.
No.
Skye's just underdone that one a little bit. So little opening here. Nice bowl here from Keala. We'll get them off to a good start on this 11th end. She's made a nice correction on the line.
Yep, those quarter zeros should shoot in from there. A little overweight, but in the head.
Yeah, good spot.
Okay, this is where Nate's been really good of late. Just taking advantage of these open draw shots. And here's another great bowl.
Yeah, what a ripper. He's just gotten better and better once he's got a handle on the...
And it's good to see the Paradise Point scouts out here looking at these two juniors.
Absolutely. That's exactly
these
right.
Six juniors, rather.
Exactly.
So,
good try there from Ashton. Obviously the Helensvale outfit, they train and play on this weekly, and I know that Ricey puts them through their paces with drills and fun games each week. So certainly an advantage for them this week.
Yeah.
You know, if I know Lurchie in his preparation, he's probably had them practicing on every rink, so they're familiar with each rink.
Yeah.
And really prepare them well. Well, Ashton's playing a bit of weight here.
Looks to be on a good heading as well. Got something.
Get excited, Latrell, because that is a
brilliant bowl from Ashton Vardy.
High fives from Keala. They're happy.
They're happy.
There we go. There's the 4 zeros. No. Well, there you go.
Now, if we had the Flying Fox camera here, Robbie, we'd be able to see which one was second shot. but we haven't got that ability just yet. Purple. Okay. Levi.
He's close.
Levi's got it.
Ooh, we're staying in
Grabbed
bounds.
the corner, so Latrell's sitting 1.
Ooh, 2.
2.
Indicating. So this is an important bowl for Latrell, because if he can get one quite close here, then Levi gets on the rink.
Under a bit of
3
pressure.
down. Yep. He's got a lot of room, but if he can nail this one, it just adds that little bit of pressure. He's going to get contact there to bring that one closer.
That will be in the count. So, got a fair bit of room to draw, but...
Always tricky on a ditch ring.
Absolutely. And he hasn't been under pressure yet.
Ooh.
Flying a bit. That did hold.
Is it going to come back inside the boundary? Nate's having a look at it. Yeah, he's happy with it. But I'd say they've still got 3 there, so huge opportunity here.
Latrell asking them to double check that bowl if it's inbounds.
He's got... He can't hurt himself this time round, adds
No, he can't.
He's got his own bowls coming in. And I tell you what, the Charleville Flyer...
He's done it.
He's drawn one.
Great bowl.
Well done, son. There we go.
Only 2.
Oh, only 2. Okay.
Well, they did need to win that end. Brings it back to 10-5.
It helps them. Keeps them in the hunt.
What will they do with the end length here? Keala doing the right thing and waiting for her skip to indicate where he would like it. The jack. And the mat.
Good advertising there, Latrell, for Charleville. So we've got it on the 6-foot mark. Kitty's right back here. Matt's up probably a couple of metres. 3 metres probably. See what Keala can do here with the first. Tracking well. Tracking very nicely. Quad zeros get the job done. Look at that.
She's fired up, Keala. Seven ends to go. There's still plenty of time for Keala, Ashton and Latrell to win this. Remember, they must win this to stay alive in the section, having lost their first game, although narrowly 23-18.
You know what? I don't think the score's been typical of the game, really, because Ashton and Keala have played quite well. There's just been a couple of telling bowls from Levi, and Latrell's had a little few things not quite go his way. So the standard of play tit for tat, I think, you know, it's been a pretty evenly matched game.
I agree. It's funny how it happens some days. In the tournament we were talking about before on the weekend, we lost one match and probably played as well as their opponents, but didn't quite have the bounce of the bowl.
Well, your team had a handicap to start with, Adzi, with you playing second, right?
I was very generous of them to invite me into their team.
How much did you have to pay to get into that team?
Just a few beers.
All right. In between all of that, Skye's put a couple of decent bowls in there. Gives Nate, the Gary Kelly impersonator, something to work with.
I don't know if he's here this time.
Yes, he's not happy. He's urging it on, but that's not going to help. Sorry, Nate.
Now, I reckon this is Ashton's bread and butter shot here. We're trying to sit on the grey bowl of Skye's.
Yep. He certainly gave the first one a good chance. It went in the ditch, so hopefully he'll just make that little correction. I tell you what, he's looking pretty good here. He sits that bowl clean.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Good quality bowls, isn't it?
Oh, it's terrific. Terrific to watch. Right, turned around and got his
Mate.
cloth and thought he might have been disinterested, but yeah, he's just run out.
Knew he was a bit short.
We've got a side on there, Robbie. We work out if it's 1 or 2. I'd say it's 2 then, yeah. So 2 for the Lawton team.
Well, some interesting bowls coming up here in terms of the match. 5 shots the difference. Yep. And Latrell 5 behind, sitting with 2 shots in the head.
We might give Robbie some warning now too. We might do a quick scoreboard check around the boards at the end of this end and have a little look at what's happening, because we'll be about 2/3 of the way through the other games going on the other rinks, so we'll do our best for you there, folks.
Latrell's got another good bowl here. They're sitting 3. He did get a good kiss off a bowl finally.
He got a result.
Yes.
I'm happy for the kid. Well done, Latrell. The Charleville Flyer.
Levi Rice given this every chance.
Yeah.
Nice wide grass.
He's got a beautiful line on this. Look at this. Wow.
Oh, brilliant bowl.
Gee, that hurts,
Crikey.
doesn't it? What a bowl. You're thinking, I'm holding a good 3 there. This will get us back in the game.
Things can change.
And Levi absolutely delivers there. The postman.
The postman.
The postman, Levi Rice.
Every bowl pleases someone.
Yeah, nice weight there, Latrell.
Just a little wide.
Yeah.
Opportunity for for Levi, I'm sorry, to draw a second.
Show his versatility. See if he can draw one on the other hand now. I think he's left that out a little bit too.
He did err on the wide
holding.
side, which was the thing to do, rather than be tight. So one more shot to the Helensvale team.
Still a long way to go, but that could be a telling bowl in the match, I reckon, Adzi.
Absolutely.
3 down to 1 up. It would have brought the Lawton team within 2.
Yep.
And now it's a difference of 6. So that's... Yeah.
Levi's saved 2 ends from being down significant numbers to winning the end. Yeah, he's got that bulldog attitude of Ricey. Very hard to get past Ricey.
They must be short on ink here at Helensvale, because it looks like Levi's borrowing Latrell's pen. Do the card.
It's got a God-given opinion. The 2025 junior champs plus their name on the inside.
Oh, there you go. We've just been informed that all the participants have been given a pen for the event, even with their name on them. So maybe Levi's is... It is hot and humid, so potentially the ball on the end of the biro is getting a bit sticky,
You
Adzi.
never know, they don't make them like they used to.
Eh?
These ones are good quality, I'm assured. Okay, Keala, can she draw the shot here? They really do need to win this end, one feels. No, it's coming under Skye's bowl. Close for shot, but I think Skye still has it with the one on the line.
Got a bit of yahooing going on across the rink, so I forgot to tell Robbie, let's go and have a look at those scorecards. So we'll get to those scorecards at the conclusion of this end, everyone. We'll do some scoreboards for you. Actually, might be a tad on the tight side here.
Yeah,
it's hard to know, but maybe that last end took a bit of puff out of him, you know.
It can do. It's
just take him off the boil a little bit and just deflate him a little bit. That I think that bowl of Levi's.
Hughes ahead of Maguire, 19-8 after 10. Peters ahead of Blackley, 18-4 after 10. Flood and Russell 9 all after 10.
Well, I think it was 14-9. I think that's what I saw. No, 14-4.
14-4. Haywood over Morgan. And 10-7, Xavier Parkinson over Pollock. Levi on a good track here.
He's got his own bowl to hit up there.
Yep, that's Skye's bowl coming up there.
All right, Latrell needs to pull one out for his team here. And he's got a good start because he's out in a good line. Ashton's riding it. I tell you what, that's a cracker. There we go. What a bowler. Good on you, Latrell.
Brilliant bowl, Latrell.
Tell you what, Levi. Oh my goodness, what a bowl.
I tell you what, every time Latrell's done damage, Levi's come in and undone it.
And not only is he taking the shot, he's also pushed the shot bowl back far enough to make a multiple here.
That's going to be very tough for for Latrell to get to now.
I tell you what, I'm glad I'm not out there playing him, Edsy.
No, he's certainly got the he's got the Rice blood in his veins, that's for sure. His dad should be very proud.
Magnificent bowl. All right, what can the flyer do? It's tricky because his bowls do hold a bit on this green, so he's got to play with perfect weight to get around that front one of Levi's to get to that shot. He's just under.
Unlucky.
They indicated 2 there, was it?
I believe so, yep. 2. So they've shot out to 13-5 lead, and it's getting to do or die stage now for Team Latrell Lawton. They need to win the next couple of ends to give themselves a shot. Yeah, the previous end of that one just played was a very telling end where the score could have been 10-8, but rather than that, it was 11-5. Great bowling by Levi Rice.
Yeah, we sure are, Michael Judd. I tell you what, you wouldn't want to take them on in a father-son tournament, would you?
No,
hey?
Certainly not.
Nathan and Levi? I reckon Levi would skip.
Well, the Kiepe combination might be the only ones that could.
Well, that's true.
It. Skye's straight on the jack straight away. Keala just lacking a bit of weight.
Glad you're enjoying the coverage, Kate. Yes, some beautiful bowls being played, isn't there? Skye's left that a little high and dry. So Keala's looking for about 3 foot of weight here, yard. I suppose I should be talking in centimetres and metres, shouldn't I? Especially with this juniors coverage, Edsy.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Yeah, great bowl by Keala.
But you know what? I think it's one of the good things about bowls that the older generation have kept that terminology in the game, and you listen to a lot of the kids, they still talk about feet and inches.
Exactly.
Because it's what they've been taught with and grown up with, and I think it's a nice part of the game.
Golf has retained it too. You don't see many people talking about a 2-metre putt they got, or they talk about a 6-footer.
Yeah, that's right. It's a nice part of the game. I hope it doesn't disappear.
Now Ashton coming in on a nice line
Tell
here. Can he grab it?
This is a ripper.
Yes, he has. What a great bowl. although it's 13-5, it's not really an indication of the match. It could be a lot closer without much change.
Yeah, that hand has proven to hold it all out there, Nate, so that one might struggle to come back. Right, so Ashton's got a chance here to try and close his head up a bit. Lines up and goes. His action looks very familiar as well. I'm trying to think of who high-profile player his action looks a lot like. Can't get to mind. Maybe put in the comments if you think of who it might be. But it looks very very familiar. It looks like he's been watching someone.
Chuck Vogler?
Definitely not Chuck Vogler.
No. Okay.
Any kids watching, do not watch Chuck Vogler. Community warning.
Good on you, Chucky.
All right. Geez, he's due to have a rough end at some stage, isn't he, Levi? He's close again here. Look at this. He's through the hole this time.
Oh, yeah, just run through a little. Ashton's put in some terrific bowls, and Levi just either gets rid of them or moves the kitty.
Nothing seems to faze him, does it?
No.
Latrell's just found that wide line out there where they don't quite come back hard to the line.
Just nice effort, just a little heavy. Lovely action again from Levi.
Might have undercooked this one. You're right though, beautiful line. Looks like Latrell's made a pretty good adjustment to his line. He doesn't seem to like it very much.
He knows he's not there.
He's turned the back on it. But they get the mat back. I presume they're getting the mat back. They're having a bit of a closer look than I thought. Keala's like, I don't want any part of this, Ashton. Get over here. You go and call it. I'm staying out of the way. Yep.
1 to Latrell, so 13-6. Still 4 ends to go, so they've still got a chance. But the way Skye, Nate and Levi are playing, they're going to have to play very well.
They're probably going to need to look to change things up here, like bring the mat right up or go ditch to ditch, do something to try and change the game a little.
Yeah.
And that's good. Latrell's asked Keala to bring the mat up a bit there, so I think that's a good tactic. Because they're going to get to a stage where they're going to have to look for multiples, so... Generally, you'd probably go ditch to ditch, as it's, if your opposition get a cluster of bowls and have got a score, it's a bit easier to hit a target on a short end than a ditch to ditch end. But they've elected to go for a short one, and time will tell how that pans out. Not a bad start from Keala, just a tad short. Yes, so true, Alan. So true.
And Lynn Jaffray believes that the Ashton Vardy delivery is that of Aaron Tees.
Yeah, well, let's have a look when Ashton gets on the mat next. You might be right there, Lynn. There's something very familiar about it. Of course, Aaron plays BPL with the Tweed Head Ospreys. I'm sure he'd be someone that Ashton enjoys watching. What a fantastic bowler Tees he is, and a great fella too.
Absolutely. Now Keala with good weight there, just a little wide, gives Skye an opportunity to grab shot, which she appears to have done.
Very close. Oh,
just sliding by. Okay.
Latrell gave that a bit of Saturday night fever there with the hip. He was urging that just to drop under the jack.
Nothing wrong with a bit of encouragement.
I'll tell you what, Ashton's going to get a good result here.
Yeah.
He's played good weight to the situation.
He has. I like the way he plays. He's not afraid to hit shots.
So we've got Gary Kelly versus Aaron Tees here at the minute.
Levi riding it in. Just going to run into Keala's bowl.
Still holding 3 here.
Yeah, another good delivery there.
Just needs to get this one to stop for him.
Yeah.
Oh, he might get a sit off this bowl.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes. Still open hand here for Nate Kiepe. Nice delivery. Is he here?
Looks pretty good to
Levi
me.
likes it.
Looks pretty good to me.
Brilliant bowl, Nate Kiepe. Whenever they've been in trouble, they've dug themselves straight out.
Found a way, haven't they?
Yep.
They've found a way.
Mike Watts in Wales, in Aberystwyth.
That's probably one of the more easier names for a Welsh town that you could get. Thank you, Mike, for being from there. And not something else that was about 50 letters long.
That's when it was only 19. Okay, Latrell.
I thought Latrell might have had a little run at that
Yeah.
on his backhand and try and plug that bowl out, but he's decided to draw. Can we get a side-on view there, Robbie? Maybe after this bowl comes to rest, we'll see if we can work out whether that bowl goes through clean or runs into Keala's bowls or not. Yeah, Ashton's calling him on it. He's having a look here. And I don't reckon that's a bad line for that hand. He's
Gonna hit
very
something.
close.
Very close to the
he might
shot.
flick it
Oh,
out.
he's... Oh.
That's Ashton's. Oh, it's fallen the other way. They haven't had a lot go their way.
We're just checking, but it appears to be one to Levi. No, they haven't had the... I mean, Levi, Nate and Skye have played really well.
Absolutely.
However, their opponents haven't had a great run with the wicks and snicks.
Levi does enough there to count. And it looks like it will be 2. All right, Ashton's bringing out the tape. Have a look at that. He's going to need a hand. Hasn't got the biggest wingspan, our Ashton.
No.
There we go, working together.
See the two proud dads there at the back of screen. They're Nathan Rice and Anthony Kiepe.
Well, they might have been actually holding, you know. That's close. Nate's saying, let's swap. Is that a 1 signalled?
Okay. Just checking if that was 1 or 2. It was 2 shots. 2 shots there to Team Rice. 15-6 now. 3 ends to go. Skye just coming through a little heavy. Keala looks to be on a good track here.
Certainly does. Just needs it to stop.
Yeah, good lead bowl.
That's a good lead. Very good lead. Skye's urging it on.
Great reply. Looks like the shot.
Very good. Very good.
Keala, nice grass.
Tell you what, she's going to get back to that jack.
Yep.
Oh, what a howler.
Brilliant bowling.
What a howler.
Keala.
It's brought the crowds back.
Levi just calling Nate to draw one close here, which he
Tell you
appears
what,
to have done.
He's not far away either. He's going to just get to the outside of that bowl.
Great effort. Ashton also on the forehand.
Yeah. You're spot on, Lynn Jaffray. It's definitely some teasy about it. Absolutely.
With a bit of Max Jaffray there too.
Bit of Max. Tell you what, if he ends up drawing a bowl like Max Jaffray could and does, he'll be very well served.
Absolutely.
What a consistent and fantastic bowler and a great bloke Max is.
Yep. Well, just a little shy there from Nate. So Ashton's now changing hands, trying to draw a third. Yeah, well, plenty wide.
Is he going to pass the head?
Yeah, just out a little wide there. It wasn't Ashton's best bowl there.
I'll tell you what, Adam, we've watched nearly 2 games, and I don't think we've seen a bowl bowled in anger yet. Like
No.
a full-blooded
We have not seen a drive.
have we?
No.
Haven't seen any anger from anyone yet.
No.
Everyone's been very polite
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
under control. I doubt that Levi will play anything extravagant here. Well, he's drawing so well he doesn't need to, does he?
No.
He's just as likely to draw this off.
Tell you what, his action's looking very much like his dad.
Is he going to clip the second? Yes.
Just clipped it out to take it back to 1. Good aggressive bowl. Latrell needs to put that back.
Yeah, they really need multiples from here, don't they?
Yeah.
If there to be any chance. Latrell's got a good line on this. Has he got the run to get
To
there?
run it. Hurry up.
Oh,
Hurry up.
Ashton's,
There, he's got there.
Ashton's happy.
Yep.
Yep. Good bowl there from Latrell.
And we might see one in anger here, perhaps.
We might.
Bit of a gap
He's
there.
got a few seconds, thirds, I think.
Yeah, both of those bowls could go and leave
Yeah.
Skye's one up front as shot.
He's looking for it. He's
Doing
going to
the-
come and have a look.
Yeah, doing the sensible
Fair enough.
thing.
Well, there's plenty of time. They are timed games, but we're well under time. Won't have any issues there. Terrell's going to inspect his handiwork as well. Yeah, look at that bowl he goes. There it is. Beautiful.
Yep. We're going to see some weight played here, I believe.
Looks like it's going to be a forehand runner here. Controlled. Is it going to hold long enough? Oh.
Right. Well, opportunity to draw a third for Latrell.
Yep.
Could bring the margin back to 6 with 2 to go, which has won before.
Yeah, seen many a weird and wonderful thing happen on a bowls green. It's certainly not over yet. Latrell's got that out in a nice line again. He gets to the inside of Skye's bowl here. Oh. Has he still held the 2 or has he moved it back too far? They're having a look. Oh, might even still be 3. All right. Oh, they've taken 2 out already, so Latrell's last bowl did count. Keala wants to hold us in suspense. doing a bit of promoting there for the Capalaba Comets and Solar Energy Group. Yeah, he's going to win that too. So I think that's 3 bits. We catch the
3 or 4. Could be 4.
They're changing the board now. Levi's fixing that. We'll confirm that number. Latrell's asking for the mat to be brought up and Kitty right back. So they did pick up 4.
Yep.
Wow, that's a great pickup. That'll give them a bit of belief.
Yes.
Because as we said, it's not that they haven't played well. So ability and form-wise, they're certainly still in the game.
Absolutely. 2 ends to go. 5 the difference.
Morning, Irene. Go Helensvale indeed. Hope you and Paddy are well.
Yep. G'day, Irene. Now, important for Keala to get a couple of good lead bowls away here. It's a little short there. Skye with an opportunity to defend. G2 was missing a bit of weight here, so another opportunity for Keala.
She's certainly brought a line in, but probably a little bit too much there. She's sneaking up on it. Latrell's willing it on. Just a little short. I think this is one of the things with the juniors, isn't it, Adsy, that as the game progresses on, their ability to concentrate for long periods of time, it's a big challenge for the junior bowlers.
Yes.
It's a medical fact that, kids have shorter attention span than adults.
Yep.
And abilities to concentrate. So
we certainly know it. We have that trouble too, and it's very interesting how, so many games you might be leading by 5 or 6 halfway through and go to sleep, and all of a sudden you're behind.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you're right. The juniors, it is a long time to be really concentrating.
As we mentioned in the first broadcast, there were teams that played 4 games yesterday.
Yep.
They're coming out again for another day of bowls today. So,
Yep.
But it's good mental training for them.
Absolutely.
As they progress and start playing pennants and Premier League and tournaments, holds them in good stead.
Good bowl there from Nate Kiepe. Now Ashton really needs to draw a shot here.
Yes, hello Tracy. Let's go Tweed. Ashton's doing a ripper job representing Club Tweed today. He's been a real firecracker out there, and he's done a great job for his team. Latrell's asking it to hold up. He doesn't need to worry, because that is the shot.
Yeah. And Nate trying to follow him down. Full start.
I think that's going to be on the tight side. So they'll cross over. The Lawton team will cross over holding.
The backhand's probably out of play there. Both players will be trying to come through that gap between the lilac and the grey.
Latrell might want to get a tub of Vaseline out and rub a bit on Levi's bowls or something like that and do something.
He's had an answer to everything, hasn't he?
He has.
Levi.
I tell you what, something that counts and in the way on the draw here would be the ideal bowl, wouldn't it? Just to make it harder for Levi to get in there, but counting. Well, he's cleared that bowl.
It's just a tad heavy.
Doesn't quite get back to that one. Robbie's just giving us a bit of a score data around the ground there. 16-6 it looks like there. Some concentrating faces there. Must have some tight games going on. Yes, that's a great result for the Bremer team over the Garrick team. 16-7. That's a terrific lead that they've got there.
Now, young Levi, pretty good weight. Or was he a bit heavy? He's just running through a bit. So, opportunity for Latrell to draw a second shot again.
And look, he had great line with that first bowl. He's just got to make that weight correction. And that muscle memory and feel of what weight is, it's almost impossible to teach, isn't it? It's something that can come naturally to some players. Others, it's built over hours and hours of practice and play of feeling and knowing what that weight is. Let's see. This
looks to be better weighted.
You're right, Adzi. Can he clear that bowl?
Oh, no.
It's 4 zeros. It could go a long way. It does.
It does. That bowl did roll a long way. So 2 shots to Latrell at the moment.
Little purple M&M popped up there.
Yeah.
Added a second.
Yeah, so Levi under a little pressure.
Is he going to have a run at this on his backhand?
He may well try and get rid of that purple.
No, he's going to stay on his forehand.
Trying to draw second shot or shot.
I know his old man would have been raking on the backhand looking for that jack.
Tell you what, he's going to hit it.
Oh,
he's going to hit it.
This.
He's missed it.
What a great try. Wow.
Two shots to Latrell Lawton. So we're into the last 10 now, 15-12.
I think we've got 2 to go, haven't we, Adzi? I think we've got 2 to go.
No,
my correction.
Only one.
Well, at one stage it looked like Levi's team might have run away with it there, but full credit to Latrell's team. They've held in there, and we're set for another cracker finish here.
In our first broadcast game this morning, the score was 3 the difference, and it ended up a draw.
Yeah, that's true. So Keala will be hoping to get her team off to a good start.
Okay, Keala here on the forehand now. If Keala can get 2 good ones in here, it'll put some pressure on Team Rice.
It's critical, isn't it?
It is a good starter. Just coming behind.
I was asking for it to stop.
Good starter.
Yeah, you don't make scores with bowls that are short.
That's right.
So
yep, they want all to be up.
That's a good start.
Skye also, nice grass here.
Yeah, this is
swinging
a good reply.
In nicely. Great reply,
Crowd's
Skye.
already clapping it. That's a good bowl. Look at that. Great reply under pressure.
Keala tighter line.
She got the weight to hold her.
She's
up.
here, trying hard to hold up. It's running through. They want it to stay on, but she's fallen in the ditch. But she had a crack. She wasn't short. So
That's
easy to be
right.
short on those bowls. Skye with another good bowl here. In the road on the backhand there.
Well, I'd be very surprised if Ashton's short of this, Adzi.
From what he's shown us so far, he'll be up there.
Oh, he's certainly not going to be short.
Playing with weight.
Interesting. I was expecting maybe a yard or 2, but
me too.
He's gone full-blooded on
I
us.
thought he might try and just drag that jack back to Keala's bowl.
Well, they've only got three bullets left in the chamber now, so, and they need 4, don't they, for the section?
Well, yes, draw's probably not going to be good enough for them.
Levi had a good win in the first game, so his aggregate's very strong, so a draw probably isn't any good for them.
Yeah, a draw, that will not get them through. They do need to win. They need 4 shots.
He's played with that more controlled weight this time. Again, we've got a bit of shimmy from Latrell there, looking for the edge of that bowl, but that's in the area. That's good. He's got a chance to be able to trail a jack back there and make 3, so it gives him something to play to.
Yeah. Nate would have perhaps liked that with a little bit less grass, but that's finished in a good home. Up to Latrell now. He needs to have his 2 bowls count.
Well, at least, yes, that last bowl of Nate, that at least stops Latrell playing whatever weight he wants.
Yeah.
Because any movement back was going to create the shots that Latrell was looking for. Now he's restricted to trailing the jack 3 to 4 feet at the most. Otherwise, Nate's back bowl will come into play. So
he's playing with some weight.
He's giving it a
close
chance.
to the kitty here. Not going to
giving
slide
it a chance. And he's got onto Keala's bowl and he's followed through. So that's 2. Oh no, Keala's bowl's gone into
bowl's fallen in.
It was an advantage on the end before because the little purple M&M went up a long way on the last end, but it went against him that time. It just kept going and got plopped into the ditch, unfortunately.
So it looks Nate Kiepe's bowl is at least 3rd shot, possibly 2nd. So very hard now for Team Lawton.
Well, if they've got enough bowls on the green to even make 4, I don't think they do. But he could somehow, if he can find a way to get to... Oh, wow.
Well, Levi's just
bowled
a ripper.
Here I am conjuring up shots for Latrell to play to make a draw, and Levi just says, don't worry about it. I'm just going to dead draw one. Boom.
He has to be Houdini now because he's got to get rid of the Rice bowl and get one off the bank.
Hate to say it's not going to happen.
No. I think that's
Levi's
all she wrote, but
Levi's
it's been a great fight back.
Oh, and it's been an entertaining game. It's been a great game. All 6 players have been engaged and giving it their best and have put on a great display of bowls. So Latrell's working out what he's doing here. Here we go. We've seen a wind up from Latrell. He said, who cares? I'm going to just have a go at it.
Levi will probably bowl his margins will count.
Good sportsmanship there.
Yeah, the spirit amongst the juniors has been terrific.
Now Levi just looking for some cream on the cake.
Yeah.
Free kick. You might end up in the ditch, actually.
Yeah, I think he's a little heavy.
But it doesn't matter.
No.
The Levi Rice team get the job done in a very entertaining match. They pick up 1 on the last end to defeat Latrell Lawton's team 16-12. Great exhibition of bowling. Great camaraderie. It's been a pleasure to bring this game to you in the 2nd round.
Although I think the Levi Rice's team does certainly deserve to win, but Latrell's comeback was amazing. Both Keala, Ashton and Latrell himself never gave up, and they fought back and gave themselves a chance in the last end.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. They showed a really good fighting spirit, and Levi just bowled so many big bowls, didn't he?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, we had 4 or 5 ends there where he was in some trouble, and he's just pulled him out and bowled some terrific bowls. Yeah. And probably ultimately the difference in the game.
Yes. So Skye Peters, Nate Kiepe and Levi Rice have won 2 of their sectional games, 2 out of 2. And if they win their 3rd match coming up on another rink shortly, they'll proceed to the post-sectionals. In fact, the semi-finals for this group.
So their section goes straight through. So I think it's sections 5 and 6 that have to play off
Yeah, 4 and 5.
4 and 5, sorry, that have to play off later this afternoon. And by the conclusion of today's play, we'll be down to the final 4. So before we cease the broadcast, we might even see if we can pop around the scoreboards for a last check for people. And
I did it just before.
oh, perfect. Robbie's done a look through there.
Got to get ready for the next one. They're going to jump on very shortly.
Okay, the 2025 Bowls Queensland Junior State Championships is proudly supported by Drake's Pride, BCIB Insurance Brokers, and proudly hosted by Club Helensvale and Club Robina. Special thanks to Queensland Government, Sports and Recreation Department and Bowls Queensland Match Committee. We'll be back shortly with the final of the sectional games in about 20 minutes.
Well, I don't know. Soon.
See you soon, folks.
No. We've got to go through the...
Bowls Queensland is proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Ace at Sport, J Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscape Group.
It's great that we have the support from those sponsors, isn't it, Adsy? It's make these events possible. It's a great community event. Anything we can be doing to get young people active and out in the community and playing with each other, it's terrific.
Yeah, absolutely, Troy. It's been wonderful having you here today.
Thank you.
And
great
I hope
to be
to
with
see
you.
For more commentary through the week.
Absolutely. Well, if you'll have me back. It's been a pleasure.
Definitely.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you back here shortly, folks, for the final game of the sectional play in the junior triples.